You probably noticed the allergy levels were a lot higher on Wednesday. Very windy, nice sunny day. Not as bad yesterday, not as bad today. And I got to take umbrage. They had a picture Goofy on there, and he said it was me.
That's the closest thing that you'll get out of me from an April Fool's joke. That's the closest you'll get.
Honestly, I literally thought, I looked up, like, did they accidentally take me on camera? It's like, okay, no, they didn't. Out there, though, it is a little bit of an April Fool's joke for you. We got some snow to talk about, but we were just talking about allergies, and I will say that the tree pollen, well, we got medium levels of that out there. So if you've been sniffling and sneezing recently, I know I have, it's because we have some of that tree pollen out there. Elsewhere, though, we're not dealing with a whole lot. Low levels of mold, been kind of wet recently, but low levels of mold. Other than that, though, not too bad. But yeah, we are looking at some moisture out there, and you can see a little more of it earlier in the broadcast here in town. We've had a little bit of a break, but you can see towards the end of this movie a couple of raindrops, a couple of sprinkles, boom, right there, showing up on there. Those temperatures right now are clocking in low 30s up in the north, mid 30s here in town, upper 30s as you move on into southern and southeastern Ohio, and those wind chill factors in the upper 20s right now. So it's chilly out there, and you can see we have wind chill factors out in Caldwell right around 31. It's not quite as bad in southern Ohio as it is up in the north where we're in the mid 20s, but still, it's cold and the winds aren't helping. Outdoor workers, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of a mix out there as we head on through the morning hours. So as you're driving into work, be very careful, a couple of slick spots, and watch out for a few wet snowflakes mixing in as we head through the mid to late morning hours. Right around 39 by 10 o'clock lunchtime, we're looking at 42. We'll be at about 45 for an eventual high this afternoon with mostly cloudy skies. So looks like we're going to be dealing with a chilly one today, and it looks like we're going to be dealing with a little more clouds and sun as well. Live Doppler 10 radar. We've really watched things, I'm not going to say quiet down, but slow down a little bit through the morning hours. We had a lot more moisture across the area earlier. Now we've got some pockets of it. You can see some of that light snow up towards Mansfield, right around Mount Gilead, down into Mount Vernon as well. We are looking at a little bit of that moisture as well out towards Columbus, up into Westerville, and you can see some of that moving down into Circleville. Lancaster, you got a couple of flurries, a little closer to town. Not all this getting to the surface. I literally just stepped outside of the station. We're right on the west side of town. Not all this getting down, I can tell you that, to the surface because we didn't have too much out there. But again, a few slick spots, a little drizzle out there. London, a little bit of a mix, and as you move into southeastern Ohio, starting to get a mix out in that area as well, and even down into Portsmouth. And you can see that moisture moving on through here. Again, a little more widespread earlier, now becoming a little more isolated, but still we'll be tracking some of that mix early. Chilly and a little breezy throughout the day. A warmer weekend, but really closer to average, if not a shade below average. So a little bit of light flurry action, a little bit of light snow or a mix early, right around 37 at 9 with your hour-by-hour forecast. We're talking about 42 degrees by lunchtime. Starting to dry out, though. We're going to be mostly cloudy to overcast through the afternoon with a high of 45. And then tonight we clear out a little bit, but it is going to be cold, down to 29 degrees with light variable winds, clear to partly cloudy skies. Your exclusive 10-day forecast, well, we are looking at a little bit of a moisture, a little bit of a mix out there early, talking about 45 for a high, kind of breezy this afternoon, back into the mid-50s over the weekend. That's a little closer to where we should be, and we do have the chance for rain Saturday night on into early Sunday. Most of that's going to be while we sleep, into the low 60s early next week. We'll see the next big inclement weather days hitting late Tuesday into Wednesday, and then as we get on into Thursday, some lingering moisture after that. It is going to be a little bit cooler. Looks like we'll be talking about temperatures that are in the low 50s by the end of the 10-day forecast, back to 57 by the end of it, really.